Is it recording? All right. It is yours truly, Rick the Prince here, and you are watching Surface Rick the Prince here.
Truly, Rick the Prince here.
What's good? What's good, guys? Yours truly, Rick the Prince.
You are watching.
Top tier. I walk around like I'm with 10 angels. Bait in the bathroom, sending 10 angles. Be clear, bank on my head like tip. I'm serious, not for real. Yeah, rap star, rock star, all star, smash mouth. By the past star, wake me up when the cash out.
I'm glad I was able to get through the week.
Yeah.
Thank God. But yeah. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? It is yours truly, Rick the Prince. We are here with the talented, charismatic, the Loverboy himself, Clew, man. How you doing, man?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yes. Now, I initially met you at Shamba's event.
Yeah.
She was she had a performance event for her project she was releasing.
Yeah.
And I seen you perform.
Yeah.
For the first time live.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, the pants. First of all, I seen the pants and I was like, give me those pants, man.
Yeah. The rose pants are, yeah.
But yeah, so when I was seeing you perform, your energy, man, that how you was carrying the crowd and just you were just so comfortable on stage, you know, the letter M back there, you know, going crazy.
Always, my brother.
I wanted Tell me your relationship with Shamba, because Shamba is actually featured on the deluxe version several times.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me how y'all relationship.
It's crazy. I mean, it was literally just like through the internet, kind of like through social medias or whatever. Like we all are very, you know, close knit in our like music scene or whatever. So it was like it don't take much for somebody to post something and be like, oh yeah, come check this out or whatever. And I seen her like videos, and I you know, I'm always like a super fan of someone that can like sing for real, like really like really good, because it's, you know, it's still kind of like rare, because, you know, I hang around so many rappers, so many, you know what I'm saying, so it's just like it's always refreshing to hear somebody that can actually sing. And so I just kind of became a fan over time, and I don't know, I guess it was kind of mutual too, and she, you know, had asked me to, you know, perform at her release party and everything. And then you know, it just kind of relationship just grew over time, and then I just asked her, you know, I just sent her some music, like, see, hey, you know, what can you do with this, like, just and that was Rear View off the project first, and like, you know, of course that, you know, sounds amazing or whatever. And so really it just kind of kept it going. Like I was like, all right, here's another one, and here's another one, and she kept like knocking it out the park every time. So that's why it was just like, yeah, you know, she's the only feature really on the project or whatever. But because I'm not like against features or anything, but it's usually kind of like few and far between when I do have them, you know what I'm saying, just how I've just been normally like working or whatever. But with her, it was just always like I always enjoy having a female vocalist kind of, you know, just up under it and kind of like supporting it or whatever. And she just, I don't know, her voice is just so warm and like refreshing or whatever. So yeah, love Shamba.
Shout out to Shamba. We love Shamba. Shamba, you gotta come back. Yeah. If you watch this, you gotta come back.
Definitely.
So you come from a musical background. Your father is a gospel singer. Your mother was a dancer. And I feel like you kind of incorporated like both of them when it came to you and your creativity. How did you find your creativity through them?
I guess just, I don't know, man. Like, I guess it's just through the influence in general. Just, I guess, seeing my dad live the career that I kind of like am trying to live now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like motivational, you know what I'm saying? And it's I think that if you really kind of listen to my music enough, it has a very kind of like, it almost has a spiritual undertone.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can kind of tell where it, you know, where the two are married, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm not doing gospel music, quote, quote, it's like, you can still tell that it's like kind of deep rooted in it. And I think that's just something that it's not even necessarily I had to create. I just kind of just tried to stay true to myself as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's kind of a lot of work to try to be somebody that you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just
I
think it's just in my fiber of like who I am and my character. I think that kind of you see, you know, from the artist that I am today.
Take a sip on that.
That's good.
Appreciate it. Now, Godspeed.
Yeah, man.
Now, before we get into this project, why is this not on Spotify?
It really just
because I felt some type of way.
Yeah, no. It's actually in the process of getting like put back up right now.
Okay.
Cause it actually had ended up is like some stupid independent artist shit. Like just slip your mind. Like it had ended up I didn't renew it like to be on the like streaming platforms. You gotta like renew. Yeah, you gotta do it like yearly or whatever. And I just didn't like catch it in time or whatever. So they just took it off. And then I didn't put it back up. But I wanted to put it back up, kind of like remastered a little bit because that was like from 2017. So it's like I didn't want it to sound like too vocally off or sonically off from what I had. But yeah, it's actually in the process of right now. It should be up in like the next couple of weeks or whatever.
Okay,
yeah, so it'll be back.
Now, Bad News is my favorite.
You got good taste, bro. That's crazy.
Appreciate that. I want you to talk about this project, how it came together. What were you going through during that time?
Godspeed is a very special project to me because I think like that was like my first body of work, like going into the realm or the level of the Clew you see now. Like that was when it like I was like, okay, like I had been taking it serious my whole, you know, 9 or 10 years or whatever, but like the things that took place in the year and a half, almost 2 years or whatever of making that project, it really kind of grew me as an artist. Me and Rocky had got together, so like we're now kind of creating together, kind of like feeling out this new thing, this new relationship or whatever. And you know, I had met my manager or whatever, and the person who was like letting me record at his studio for free every single day, like no problem, like that. Everything kind of like was changing around me, and I think it was the title. It comes from a few different places. I'm a big Frank Ocean fan, and Godspeed on Blonde, of course, is like one of my favorite songs on the album or whatever. But then it's like, you know, still diving into the kind of spiritual realm of it. Like everything that's for me is on Godspeed. Like there's no point in rushing what's already for you. It's already, you know, it's already for you. So you can't try to like make some shit happen before it's time. It's like it's all on God's speed, all on God's timing. And you know, I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here for the journey. And then also just like with the cover with me and Rocky, it was that in itself is also in God's timing too. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been friends since we were like 13, 14 years old, but didn't get together till we were like, you know, 20, 21 years old. So it was just like, even in that, and you know, I just also thought that the picture was really fire too. It's a very captivating cover or whatever. So, but yeah, man, like that's really it. It was a really good time, and I think that time period where I was just like having the freedom to kind of create whatever I wanted and kind of just be, it just created a new level of where I was getting ready to go. So yeah.
Right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Were you in P-Valley?
Yeah.
Okay. I was watching it, and then I saw you and your blonde hair,
Bruh,
and I was like, "Is that Clew?"
Bro,
okay, I was right.
That shit is so funny to me, bro, because you don't even understand. Like, almost, I kid you not, like literally every other day, bro, somebody like is either messaging me or commenting me like, "I seen you on P-Valley, like doing your thing, like you know, keep going." Like, I'm like, you not hear my music? Like, I'm just an extra in the show. Like, it's not like I had like a real speaking voice, but I guess it was just like, you know, I stood out. Yeah,
you stood out.
it was literally a day where I was just like, I replied to an email, like they was looking for extras or whatever. I went up there, I did it one day, and I happened to be like on the first episode, so that was like cool. But yeah, like I didn't really notice, like I didn't know I was gonna actually get that much camera time or like even stand out that much. So it was cool. Shout out to Stars. If y'all ever need me back on the second season, I'm here again.
All right, the rest of your days.
Okay.
The project that follows Godspeed.
This is also funny. Everything's coming but go ahead.
Blue Dusk is a song that really sticks out to me. Wish You Well. Take me to this project because the cover super dope with the red and all that. Take me to this.
Back to the red. So the rest of your days is funny. We just talked about Lion King being my favorite like movie. So the real concept behind the rest of your days is I wanted a summer tape, which, of course had like First Whip had all the songs. It's like, oh damn, this is gonna be fire. This is gonna be the one I'm gonna go on my run with. And so like when I think of summer and shit like that, I was like trying to think of the title of the project. And I was like, should it be like something like, like No Worries or whatever? And then me and my friend Tommy, who's like, really like my like right hand guy, like as far as like my creative stuff. Shout out. He was like, when I think of No Worries, I think of Hakuna Matata. Cause obviously Hakuna Matata. And then what's the rest of Hakuna Matata? It means no worries for the rest of your days.
So that was it.
That was that's where it came from. And it taught us so much.
Taught us so much.
The rest of your days is a really special project. You say you like Blue Dust?
Yes.
That's my favorite song on the album.
Okay.
My like genre, if I could like put it into words, is just dramatically over the top. So like that is like a song that like usually the most dramatic songs are usually my favorite because that's just who I am. Like I like everything to kind of like just be like a movie like all the time. So Blue Dust was like that first kind of like, damn, like I made this shit, like this shit crazy, like I can't even believe like I'm on some rock shit, like everything. It's just like everything kind of stems from like emo rock like for me, like if I can just feel a little more, you know what I'm saying, like that's really where that shit come from. So Blue Dust is like really, really special to me too. I wish a lot of more people like caught on to that song because it's really fire. But they will.
They will for sure. Now speaking of movies, aside from music, you act. Now I saw you in Mean Girls. I know a few people that was in there.
Yeah.
You was also in Welcome to the ATL, and then the Christmas one. Yeah. So tell me about that. Tell me how you got involved in those projects.
God, man. God just aligning the players in my life. It was Jalen, the director. He just happened to youngin with the cannon. He happened to hit me up. I had seen him on Instagram a few times or whatever. Like I seen his pictures. I'm like, damn, shit fire or whatever. Like maybe one day I'll get to shoot with him or whatever. He had hella followers and shit like that. So I just be like, I don't be assuming people just gonna respond or nothing like that. So he actually ended up like reaching out to me like the end of whatever year that was, 2018 or something like that. Yeah, and like he was just like, yeah, man. He said, I really, just want to, shoot with you or whatever. I just, I really fuck with your music or whatever. And we just kind of became cool over, the year. Over that year, it like changed from like just shooting pictures to like, hey, I want to, use you in this film. And like I had never, like I always had plans to like do acting and stuff like that too. Like I did a little bit when I was younger. But like I didn't really foresee that coming. I was really like on the music shit or whatever. He's like, just do this, like, just test it out. I feel like, you got enough personality or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So I just did it. And like, I liked it. It was like a whole nother, way for me to like be me, but also like in a whole different way, you know what I'm saying? People to see my personality, people to see my, charisma, see my voice. Hear my voice, see, my way I move or whatever and everything. So it was a lot of fun. Mean Girls was like I guess the opening of that door, but like I really enjoyed Welcome to the ATL. That was like when it finally like, all right, this is kind of like, this is a lot of fun to me. Like Mean Girls, I was kind of like just there to like, all right, whatever I can do to help, you know what I'm saying? But like Welcome to the ATL kind of helped a lot too. And then I think the Christmas one was also fun too. It was kind of sporadic, but like it was a lot of fun. I felt with everybody on the cast. It was real cool.
All right, now we bring you to today, Loverboy. You dropped the original project last year, but you just released the Ultra version. Now this project, in my personal opinion, is your best one yet, honestly.
Thank you. Because
it's relatable. You talk about love, of course, your flaws, struggles in relationships.
Yeah.
And then you got it tatted on you, so like that.
Certified.
Nothing else to say about that. So tell me about this project and where we at today.
It was really like, I feel like I just had more shit to say.
Yeah.
Like it was just, I had some songs that that kind of had been kind of circulating around. I had been making them. But then also, Rocky also came with the idea really to kind of just do a deluxe, because I was just gonna do the EP.
Yeah.
I was just gonna kind of like do the 7 songs or whatever and like kind of just make it a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But she was like, you might as well just do a deluxe because, and it made a lot of sense too, because the album came out in December of last year. We was all in the house by March. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even really get to like promote it the way I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to do nothing. I couldn't like get out and do shows. I couldn't get out and do videos because like I can't be around nobody or whatever. So it's just like, it made it very hard. And I feel like it was too good of a project, too good of an album, too good of music to like just like leave and be like, nah, that didn't happen. Like, nah.
So 2020, I'm gonna find a word for this year. It's not gonna be a good one, but we've been through so much this year. Of course, with the pandemic and all the police brutality and just everything that has happened this year.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, because the 2020, the year's over. Like the year's done.
Nah, man, you still got
the year's done.
Still got 3 months left, 4 months left.
I want to ask you, what have you?
Aliens, come on.
Yeah, right. Like some got
whatever.
Some gotta
bring it. Bring it on.
This is election year.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to ask you, what have you taken from this year, like personally, with everything that's been going on?
I guess being present in the moment. I think this year is like, it's not even just black people pissed off now. It's everybody. Like, I think we just kind of seeing, government for what it is. We seeing police for what they are. Like, it's just a lot of things that we just kind of like, we can't just keep our mouths closed on anymore. You know what I'm saying? We just, because nothing else is going to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, the certain stuff that you just like kind of want to maybe not speak to or like not ruffle any feathers. It's like, that's the reason why shit don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect any real revolution, any real change when like you just scared to speak up, you know what I'm saying, or scared to like make a move or say something. But it's like, it can't just come from black people anymore. It really got to be everybody like saying like, nah, this shit right. And it's like, I don't know, like, it's always gonna be some weird people out here, like motherfuckers, protesting wearing masks and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of dumb. It's like, white people, if you want to be oppressed, we can switch. It's fine. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I promise you we can switch. It's no problem. Like, we've done this enough. It's okay.
Right.
But yeah, it's just like, it's always gonna be that type of shit where it's just like, people that are gonna be slowing the progress down. But I think we still moving, and I think this year kind of maybe will set it off, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the 1920s, it was the Great Depression, but like maybe this 20s can be like a huge breakthrough and like getting us away from like the norm as it's been for fucking ever. Like, it's just like, it's just too much, like too long. So it's just, I'm tired. Yeah.
Exactly. We are all tired,
Yeah.
for real, honestly. But Clew, man, I want to thank you so much for coming through to Beneath the Surface, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I really do.
Thank you.
And I want you to keep doing your thing, man. Your music
100%.
is awesome, man. It needs to be heard, so I want you to keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you, man.
For sure, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Clew. Make sure y'all stream his music, all that good stuff. And I'm yours truly, Rick the Prince. You just watched Beneath the Surface. And we out.